What's up, people? Siddharth Koda here. I hope you enjoyed that little intro track there, and let me know if I should turn it into a full song in the comments below. Today, we are checking out the Antidot bundle by Little Cube, which is a company by David Maxim Micic. For those of you who know that I'm a big fan of David's music. His albums, the whole Bilo series, and Who Bet the Moon has been a big inspiration for me, and I'm really grateful to get a chance to check out these plugins. This bundle has 4 plugins in it: the Root, the Voda, the Bok, and Nebo. So Root is based on like a Friedman sort of sound, the Friedman BE sort of sound. The Voda is David's version of a clone style pedal. The Bok is more of a rat style distortion pedal, and the Nebo is based off of a Shiva Bogner and like could help you get edge of breakup style tones. So let's start with the Root because that's what I was using in the intro track. So the interface is quite simple. There's a gain knob, there's a contour knob, there's a presence knob, and master. There's also a saturation slider, a fat slider, and a voicing slider. There's a gate knob over here, and you can switch oversampling on and off over here. You also get the option to choose from 3 inbuilt IRs. There's a vintage style IR, a cream style IR, and a green style IR. I've been playing around with these plugins for almost a week now, and I dialed in some presets, so let's check some of those out. This is a humbucker lead sort of sound. You can mess around with the EQ voices to get a change in the tonal quality. So this is what the first one would sound. And then this is what the second one sounds like. Next, I have a low gain sort of lead sound. And it also reacts very well when you switch from the pick to your fingers while playing. So you can also mess around with the master, like crank up the master and pull the output down to get more compression. So this is what that would sound like. Next, we have the rhythm sound. This is a tight sort of rhythm sound, and this is what it sounds like. Again, like if I pull back on the pick attack, you can see how the plugin responds to it. And now, if I dig in, lastly, I have this low gain sort of lead sound. For this, I'm splitting my humbucker into a single coil, and this is what it sounds like. Personally, I'm a big fan of tight lead sounds where it's not too messy, but it also supports you playing and it feels kind of lively, and I feel this plugin does exactly that. Next, let's check out the Bok plugin. As you might have noticed, these knobs aren't in English, but you can easily figure out what they mean by reading the manual. So this is the gain knob, this is the contour knob, and this is the volume knob. This slider helps you to toggle between different pre-clip voicings, and this slider toggles between different circuitries. Also, as seen with the other plugins, there are 3 IRs for you to choose from, and you can also load in your own IRs. Here's some presets that I dialed in. This is a low gain humbucker sound. Next, we have a single coil lead sound that I was also using in the demo. You can mess around with different circuitries to get like different characteristic out of it. So here's what the leftmost sounds like. Here's what the middle one sounds like. And here's what the rightmost sounds like. Lastly, let's check out this rhythm preset. This is the preset that I was using in the demo, and this is what it sounds like. This plugin does heavy tones extremely well, and another thing that I find really interesting is how this logo here, it lights up whenever you play it. Also, rhythm tones are especially very responsive when you change pre-clip voicings. So here's the leftmost one. Here's the center one. And here's the rightmost one. Next, let's check out the Voda plugin. The Voda is David's version of a clone style plugin. The interface for this plugin kind of differs from the other 3. This does not have the IR section, and also the knobs are pretty simple. This basically has the volume knob, the tone knob, the gain knob, and the grip slider. The grip basically adds a low mid cut and an upper mid boost. Let's check out some of the presets that I made. So this is like a bluesy lead sound, and here's what it sounds like. Next, we have a clean sort of tone. Here, I'm basically using the plugin as a clean boost. This is something that you could use for a jazzy sort of sound. Lastly, here's a funk kind of a preset. This plugin has a wide range as well. Here's what it would sound like with the game cranked up. Next we have the Nebo plugin. Here's a quick demo of the plugin. This plugin is for edge of breakup and clean style tones. The interface of this is pretty similar to the other two plugins, the Bach plugin and the Root plugin. It has a gain knob, a contour, presence, master, saturation, fat, voice, and different IRs, gate over here, and oversampling. Here's some presets that I made using the Nebo plugin. This is the clean tone that you heard in the demo. Here's an overdrive sort of tone that I made using Nebo. I think the Nebo is great for styles like blues, R&B, funk, and rock as well. And if you're one of those players, you should definitely check it out. In conclusion, I've thoroughly enjoyed using these plugins, and being a session guy who records different styles of music, I certainly see myself using these plugins for others' projects as well as my own. Let me know what you think about these plugins in the comment section below. And if you liked the presets that I was using, you could download them for free from the link below. Once again, Siddharth Koda here, and hope to see you again next time.